up, dickheads? Gobbo's back with ULC Italy, and it's really fucking late. But yeah, this is just my first lap on softs, which getting a little bit of slipstream from Comundo as he pits. Put me P2 when I crossed the line. Ended up being like, I don't know, but yeah, no, that was I felt like that was quite a good lap, and then here's me just trying to slowly go back to the pits, not getting anyone's way, and Maurice, a fucking mugging dickhead, comes and like, I don't know what he's doing, and then he's like, drive alongside, and then pushing me onto the grass, and then we both get drive-throughs. Well, not drive-throughs, grid penalties, but yeah, both get grid penalties, which ruined everything. I was mad at him, but and it forced me to go out again on a set of super softs to try and beat my soft time, because I didn't want to end up in the top 10, but then not have free choice of tyre. I'd rather be further up the grid, basically. So, chuck on the super softs, braking just before the 100 metre board, actually, well, 150, whatever, but yeah, up second and third gear, short shift. Actually, didn't really short shift there either. I don't really remember doing this race. It was quite a while ago. But yeah, we're going to keep a nice tight line through Curva Grande, because that gains you about half a tenth. And then again, we're going to brake 100 metre board. Going to miss the first apex slightly, but take the second one nicely immediately up to fourth gear, just to kill the wheel spin. Lesmo 1, quite nice. Could have been a tiny bit closer to the apex. Second Lesmo was nice. Could have maybe carried a tiny bit more apex speed, but that's alright, because I'm 4 tenths up on my delta, which at this point in my lap was quite good. And Ascari, I could have been a lot closer to the curb there. I know on my soft lap I was right on the curb, and as you can see I've actually lost time to my previous lap where I could have gained at least like 2 tenths. So I took a slower line but on the quicker tyres, which meant equal delta. So yeah, coming into the final corner I was 5 tenths up, and now I'm still 5.5 tenths up, and we're going to come towards the line, and half a second improvement will put us 7th on the grid with a 21.7, which was quite decent, but of course that grid penalty dropped me down to 5th at 12th with Reese 11th. Reese is going to get a lag start or something, so I don't know, or his lights went out late or whatever, so immediately like the top 11 are just away. There's a massive gap behind, so I'm being quite cautious into turn 1, going slowly. And then the lightest tap against Hamilton's car gives me yellow from wing damage, which pissed me off a lot, because that ruined my whole first stint. But yeah, that was shit. But moving on, I think we're going to skip now to the start of lap 2, where Jamie is going to slipstream me and make an overtake into turn 1. He's going to get that move done, so fair enough. But being that I'm still in this slipstream, I thought I might as well try and get the place back. So I'm going to go round is outside through Curva Grande to become the inside into Della Roger chicane. I'm going to keep it level, but there isn't really much room for 2 cars there. Got a tiny wheel-to-wheel tap and puts me offline. And then Luke and Verline are going to get through as well, which is brilliant and not ideal, but whatever. None of these races have been ideal, so yeah. Now, what am I waiting for? Yep, now we're cutting later on lap 2. Danny is going to have a big moment. He's going to stay on the right, so we're going to gobble up that position into 13th. And, yep, I'll take that one. And I think, again, we are going to cut later onto lap 3, where Cupid dropped back for some reason. I don't remember why, but then Jamie's all over him, and Luke is just going to, well, me and Danny are both going to try and get Luke, but we can't because he puts it in the middle, which is fair enough. I brake, hit Luke, so at this point what was going to be a pit stop this lap definitely turned into a pit stop this lap. But trying to pit, Verline, don't know what the fuck he was doing there. Danny goes up my inside, so I have to go really cautiously into the pit lane. Lost me definitely a couple seconds there. And yeah, so yeah, it was a bit shit. First 3 laps were like actual crap. But yeah, that's what I've come to expect in ULC. So never mind. Then there's me and Cupid racing each other out the pits. and he's gonna tap me slightly, and then I'm gonna brake, and then Verline, what the fuck? I just don't understand how you fucking lose it out of the pit lane like that. Like, made me have to completely avoid his car. I lose both positions, and I get a warning, which is fucking brilliant. Like, what the fuck was he doing? Yeah, anyway, we're gonna cut to lap 7, where I'm just gonna get lazy, and that's my second warning. Yeah, that's pretty much it. End of lap 7. This is me overtaking Luke as he comes into the pits for whatever reason. I think he lost his front wing or something. Yeah, he lost his front wing. Then on to lap 12 now, and we are about to see the safety car come out because Luke left the session, which is yep, that's the equivalent of Kimi Raikkonen leaving the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix early in 2013. Was it 2013 or was it 2012? Yeah, no, when he retired at turn 1 and then left the Grand Prix early, and the safety car being brought out because he left the circuit, which is like, it's just stupid. Why does the game do that? Anyway, we're going to pit, and we're going to get held a little bit behind Alonso's car, but that's kind of alright. We're going to come out of the pits in, we're still going to be 30? Yeah, we're going to be in 13th place. And the plan was to take these softs to the end, so it was going to be a bit marginal, but I think me and Sam and Reesel went for the same strategy. I remember us being in the party, and we were literally just saving them under the safety car, getting like no wear on them, or like 1% of wear a lap. And yep, so normal safety car coming in, shenanigans, people tried to overtake me under yellow flags, realised, oh shit, I've got to give the place back, and now there's a massive gap to everyone in front of us, and yep, I've got Reese re-overtaking me. Alonso's going to try and make it like 3 wide, but that's stupid. I'm glad he backed out of that. Then, yep, so that's us down to 13th, Reese into 12th, but at this point, like, there's a massive DRS train literally from first place, or at least at the back end of the points. And there's my third warning for Danny going stupidly early into Delarod chicane. I wasn't really going, as Reese puts it, I wasn't going too quickly, but I was caught out by his car going really slowly, and then I had to just like jump to the inside to try and avoid his car as he turned in, and then I got a warning, which was great. So 2 kind of warnings just for avoiding things, which is a bit shit. And safety car comes out again, I pit, which was in hindsight not a great decision because even though my soft tyres wouldn't have been very good at the end, I'd have had track position in like maybe like 7th place or something, so that would have been like pretty decent, like, and because of the slipstream train as well, it would have been so difficult for people to get past me as long as I kept with the car in front, which I felt I could do because I had decent pace. But anyway, gonna get a slow pit stop because me and Sam pitted on the same lap. It's not actually going to cost me any positions, so we're out. The plan was at this point, everyone in front who didn't pit is going to be on like dying softs or mediums or whatever, and me and Sam were on fresh super softs, just going to like literally absolutely spank our cars to the end. And immediately you can see cars all over the place on the straight, on the restart, and 3, 2, 1, there. Yeah, that was me just not being cautious enough, basically. Or I was, but then, I don't know, but yeah, I hit Sam. It didn't really cost Sam that much, actually, I don't think, but it cost me a lot. But it cost me 2 positions. Was it 2 positions? Yeah, it was 2 positions. And now we're on to lap 26, and Jamie's going to spin, trying to like just follow me and go into the wall. But I was still in the DRS train at this point, and I was confident I might be able to do something from there. But then Cupid's ghost car, just like, I fucking hate the ghost cars because they're slow, but when you try and overtake them, unless you catch them at a point where they're really slow, they put you off so much, or it happens to me, it puts me off so much. Like, I didn't want to get inside his car because it's different to see like your reference points and braking points and stuff like that. So, and because of that, I like lost out to the DRS train, or at least the slipstream train of being in Alonso and Verline slipstream ahead. So we're finally going to get past Cupid through Parabolica, and we've literally lost about a second to the guys in front, which was annoying. But oh well. what can you do? Sam is now 2 seconds behind me after he got spun at just before Ascari, I think. Yeah, I think he got shoved like... No, I forget what happened to him, but some bullshit happened to him as well, which was a shame. But yeah, but you could, as you can see, like, I'm still catching, like, I'm able to catch up to the people in the slipstream train, which I felt my pace here definitely warranted a couple of points, especially considering where I was in quali. But it was not to be, and so we're just toddling around in 12th place at the moment, and this would have been my this was the 6th round, so at this point I'd had 4 13th place finishes in a row, or like one of them was a 14th, but that was because one of the F1 league drivers was reinstated after disconnected, but I'm still counting it as a 13th, so I'm on for like to beat my result. But of course I had a time penalty, and I was like begging to Sam, just back off, I don't want to finish 13th again. But Sam was having none of that. So yeah, combination of many things meant I couldn't quite get points today, which was very annoying. And so my penalty is going to drop me down to 13th there. And I think post-race RBZ got a 10-second time penalty or something, which dropped him from wherever he is, from 3rd down to 10th. And it meant Sam just missed out on a point by a couple tenths of a second, which was shit. And actually, it's probably a bit late, but if my penalty gets removed, which it won't do, but I thought my warnings were very, very bullshit. If my penalty does get removed by any chance, wait, hang on, let me just do the maths. 14. No, I don't know, but I might be in 10th. I don't know, but I'm not really bothered because it's too far past the event to do that, if you know what I mean. So yeah, never mind. I won't see you in USA because my car wasn't on the grid when I tried to race. So thanks game for that. So hopefully I will see you in Brazil for the final round of ULC, and maybe I can score a point. Maybe everyone will be kind to me and let me through, but probably not. Okay, thanks, bye.